It's Friday morning, and today is Passover, a Jewish holiday known as Seder, and we've got a guest with us.
Yes, we do. Joining us today is Rabbi Levi Harlig with the Shabbat of Southern Nevada. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Happy Passover. Is it too early to say that?
It's a little bit too early, but starts tonight. 8 nights, 8 days. Happy Passover, happy Pesach in Hebrew.
Okay,
Very well.
Pesach.
All right,
Let's talk about the holiday, John.
yeah, why is it so important to the Jewish community?
So this is the Pesach started over 3,300 years ago. Jewish people, as many times in our history, were welcomed to the land of Egypt, but then Pharaoh, the king, and the nation turned against the Jewish people and enslaved us. Back-breaking labor. Moses was born. Moses is the savior. God said, go to Pharaoh and have him redeem the Jews. Moses goes to Pharaoh. Pharaoh refuses, and he brings the 10 plagues upon the Egyptians, the blood, frogs. It's discussed in the Haggadah, in the story of Passover at length. And the Jews, finally, after the 10th plague, the Jews leave Egypt. And as they're leaving Egypt, they wanted to bake bread, but they had no time. They were rushing out, so the bread didn't have time to rise. That's the Passover matzah. That's why we have the matzah. And the Jews left Egypt, splitting of the sea, and they went eventually to the land of Israel. So it's a really, really special holiday about the time of our redemption, time of our freedom.
I was going to say, it signifies freedom. And you were talking about this bread actually comes from a country right now who is fighting for their freedom.
Yes, actually, this matzah was baked in Ukraine. We want to support Ukraine through that. They supplied most of this. Is shmura matzah, handmade from Ukraine, and we distributed it to thousands of families here in Las Vegas so they can celebrate the holiday, celebrate Passover, while having our brothers and sisters in Ukraine in mind as well.
Is there a universal prayer of peace right now for Ukraine and what they're going through with Russia?
So we always add in our prayers and the saying of Psalms, but especially during Passover. Passover is about freedom. Passover is about prayer and thanks to God. We definitely have additional prayers added to have our brothers and sisters in mind and try and bring some more peace into the world.
Let's talk about some of the traditions here. You've brought some fine food, some fine drink. Talk about some of the traditions here.
Yeah, so there's 2 Passover Seders. It's a traditional dinner tonight and tomorrow night. This is the shmura matzah. A handmade matzah doesn't taste so good. It spiritually tastes good, but tastes like cardboard sometimes, people tell me.
It's a flat bread, right?
We've got the Seder plate. Each item on the Seder plate has meaning and tradition. It's all about teaching the children. That's what Passover is all about. So they ask questions, the 4 questions. We have the charoset is the mortar. It's supposed to resemble the bricks and mortar when the Jews were enslaved in Egypt. We've got the maror, the horseradish, bitter, again, to represent and symbolize the bitterness of the hard work while the Jews were enslaved in Egypt. We've got, this is the chicken neck, and the egg represents the sacrifices brought in the temple while the Jews were serving in the temple, and then we have the 4 cups of wine or grape juice during the Passover Seder.
Okay. And what are some of the events that are happening around Las Vegas to mark Passover?
So there's Passover Seders. Chabad has all over the town. There's, I think, 10 community Seders. Thousands of Jews will be gathering together tonight and tomorrow night to celebrate. You want to go on our website, check it out. It's getting a little bit late. If you didn't RSVP, the time to do so is now. But tonight and tomorrow night, celebrate Passover, celebrate our freedom, together with the rest of the community.
All right, very well.
It's a wonderful tradition and one that we respect and learn about more, I think, every year. And it's there's so many celebrations going on right now: Passover, Easter, Ramadan.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rabbi, for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Let's everyone have a happy and healthy Passover.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Rabbi Levi. I appreciate that.